Good afternoon, this is Josh here at Mass Gun Works. Have a rifle that I got in the mail for a customer, and I just want to take a minute and go over it with you. I'd like to thank all of y'all for taking the time to watch the videos, leave comments, thumbs up, even you guys that give me the occasional thumbs down. Still appreciate you. So I'd encourage you to please, if you like the video, leave a comment. You don't like the video, give me some advice about how to improve it. Don't just give me a thumbs down. And then, as always, please subscribe. But without further ado, this is a Savage Model 25. It has a heavier profile barrel. This is what they call their walking varminter edition. It's got a polymer stock, which is their standard stock like you'd see on the Savage Axis. It came with two of these plastic Bach magazines. I believe this is a 4+1, so it'll hold a total of 5, one in the chamber, 5 in the magazine. The scope is a Vortex Vanquish. This did not come with the weapon. I mounted this. This scope is a good scope. It's just a basic 3-9 by 40 millimeter, and for the price that you pay for it, it's a good piece of glass. It has ballistic drop compensation on the reticle, and the turrets are 1/4 MOA per click, and they are nicely graduated from 1 to 15 minutes of angle, one complete turn of the turret. The other nice thing, I know I was talking about the rifle, but kind of side thing about the scope. The other nice thing about the scope, you have to buy the ring separately. That is a little annoying. But on the scope ring, I don't know if you can see that very well, but it tells you the torque spec. So these rings are to be torqued to 18 inch-pounds on each screw. I find that kind of nice because not everybody knows, hey, I need to get them down to this much, and you can actually over torque these and crush the scope tube just a little bit. So it's nice to know, what torque spec stuff is to be tightened down to. So moving on to the rifle. Like I said, just a basic, no frills rifle. It's very similar to the Axis. I did find it kind of impressive that they put this heavier profile barrel on here. This is a 223, like I said, but I believe it also comes in several rimfire cartridges, like the 17-inch MR, 22 Hornet, 22 Magnum, a couple others. You'll have to check out Savage's website to see a whole list of calibers, but it's basically the smaller varmint type calibers. The one thing I did find interesting was the bolt. So to take out the bolt, you make sure everything's clear like you're supposed to. Move it to the fire position, pull the trigger, and the bolt just pops out. Okay, so typically on a Savage, you're going to see a 2-lug pattern. This has a 3-lug, similar to like a Ruger or a Weatherby, and it comes standard with a Seiko style extractor. Okay, so with a Remington 700, the extractor is a piece of spring steel that's built into the face of the bolt, and typically with the Savage, what you see is a metal hook right here that's held in by a spring and ball detent. So with the 25, they kind of upped the game a little bit, went to a 3-lug pattern, and gave you a Seiko extractor. So that's a pretty nice feature. Seiko extractors are really good extractors. So, and to put it in, you just line the stuff up, pull the trigger, goes right in. Nice trigger pull. Get my trigger pull pound gauge here. It's got that trigger, which is also extremely nice. So we are breaking at this was breaking at about 2 pounds. So I mean that's good right out of the box. The other thing that I found a little annoying about this rifle, so Savage did send it with a standard 2-piece scope mount, okay? But the spacing on the mount was so far apart that I was not able to mount the scope with the standard hardware that it came with. So for instance, one mount was right here and one mount was right here where my fingers are at. And if you can see where these scope mounts are now, and if you can see where the edges of the scope is at, I mean, it was close, but I would have been at the very extreme ends of the scope with no room to adjust for eye relief. So the Model 25 is still a little obscure, and it's not like you're just going to go on eBay and find scope mounts for a Model 25. The spacing on these for the screws is not standard to like a Model 10 or a Model 12. So again, you can't just hop on eBay and, you know, get a scope mount for a Savage Model 110 or something. It is similar, however, to a Remington 700. I think the very outside screws line up exactly with the Remington 700. So you could modify one if you wanted to. The simplest thing that I found was there's a company called Evolution Gun Works. It's egwguns.com, and they fabricate in-house all kinds of mounts, bases, different parts for optics, and this is one that they had in stock, and I think with shipping it was like $35. So very reasonable, very good company to deal with. I'd highly recommend them. egwguns.com, go check them out. It's Evolution Gun Works if you have to do a Google search for some reason. But anyway, Savage Model 25. Give it a try. You know, if you're looking for something for your kids to start them out with, and a rifle, if you're looking for a gun to go shoot coyotes or groundhogs or whatever with, I would definitely recommend this. I believe retail was around $600. Yeah, I think $600. I ordered this one off of Bud's Guns. Got it to me pretty quick. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Look forward to seeing what y'all have to say in the comments. So have a good day.